period of time, and I just want you to understand that I come to this meeting not complaining, but happy that this school is making the steps that the school is making, taking the steps that they're making to make this an even better school than it has been historically. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dale. And I can promise you, me and Dale have not always seen the eye on decisions that we've made. Thank you for your support, and thank you for those words. I appreciate that. Anybody else?
So my name is Shaman Hess, and this is my husband Chad, and we're new parents at NBCA. And my daughters actually, I have two daughters here, Alora in 2nd grade and Paisley in pre-K4. And Alora is in Ms. Colderman's class with Mr. West's daughter. And so my concern is, as new parents here, so 3 weeks ago, their grandmother passed away. And now, when my husband visited her today to eat lunch with her, she was bawling. Alora was bawling her eyes out because Mr. West was gone and his daughter was leaving, which is one of her really good friends. And so as a mom with 2 young kids here, and it's our first year here, and debating on whether or not we want to continue with NBCA, what guarantee can you give us as far as like stability? Because that's really what I'm concerned about with my girls, is stability. And to have something like that already devastating in their life happen, and now 3 weeks later they are continuing with another loss. And I don't know anything about Mr. West and the professional side, whatever's different. All I know is that my girls loved him. He loved the kids, and he gave them and he gave the kids time and attention. And anytime our girls came in sad, he took the time to pull them aside and talk to them, and that's what I admired about him.
Thank you. Yeah, a couple of things I'll say that. I knew Darren at San Antonio Christian when he was there. I was a baseball coach, and he was a teacher there, and we became friends, and he became a baseball coach there later after I left. And I love Darren. And I can tell you, I had a very similar conversation with my 11-year-old today, who was crying today too because Mr. West was not there. And so you know, these are tough things. That's all I can tell you is that they're tough. And it's the same thing I had to have at an 11-year-old level this morning or this afternoon. And I can address the stability question, which I think is the underlying question. And so, but I do want to say, look, no one is taking away from Darren West's love of our kids and our parents and him swinging on a rope at the retreat and doing goofy stuff and walking on his hands across the gym. I love that guy. We're never going to take away from that. When we had a head of school opening after Pipkin, we had 4 applicants. 4. And we put Jill was one of those applicants. So we had 3 outside applicants for this position that's pretty important to us. And we went into it, and a lesson learned, and I love Jill White. I love Jill White. I'm not saying anything bad about Jill White, but when we made that transition, we as a board said, we can't do that again. We can't make that mistake again. We've got to change it so that when we hire this next time, we're doing it for the longevity and stability of the school. That's one reason we didn't support, not that we would make the move, but we didn't support a move last year at this campus. So we went into it, and we had 80 applicants? 90 applicants this time. And painstakingly went through all of them. And we were looking for someone that had a vision to carry this forward for another 35 years, for that stability. And so that was the intention behind hiring Derek. And that's our intention with this hire. Whoever we bring on now is with the intention of stability. Now, does that mean we're going to have a 0 turnover rate? Is there any company in America with a 0 turnover rate? No. And so teachers are going to leave. Some teachers are, and again, it doesn't make them bad people. No one is saying Darren West or any teachers leaving are bad people. We love them. We love those teachers. We have personal relationships with them. It's all that. But there is things, like Dale's point, sometimes they're just not a good fit. And that happens. So I can't promise that that's never going to happen again. I don't think any of us could. That'd be lying to you. I can promise you that the intention is to hire with the long term in mind, and that's how we got to Derek and all the ones that we vetted out before that. Because you could see some of them were just that, the next thing, and we didn't want that. We want someone that came on with a vision for what we saw what was here and what it could be. And so I hope that answers your question. Sure.
Absolutely. So my team, my admin team and the teachers today were laughing because I made the comment about making sure that I'm not going to hire anybody like me. And they said, oh, thank God. Because the point was, the Lord has made me to be a lion. The Lord has made me to run fast, to cast vision, to be able to build a school, to build a world-class school. That's what He's made me for. But He hasn't made me to do other things. So my opportunity now is to be able to get an exceptional principal here that will love the students just like Mr. West did. To be able to guide, encourage, and strengthen these teachers in an exceptional way. Period. And so it's our opportunity now. We believe in the hungry, humble, smart method. Anybody? Patrick Lencioni, anybody? Okay, hungry, humble, smart. Amen. So we believe in the hungry, humble, smart method, of course, with a whole bunch of other fun things mixed in there. But we have an opportunity now to be able to do just that. We have that posted very shortly. The job will be posted very shortly. And we're going to be starting interviewing. We have a team that interviews. We do multiple interviews with teachers involved and the like to be able to make sure that we find the most incredible teacher, hopefully on the planet. I'm sorry, principal on the planet. You answer your question? Yes, ma'am.